What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the San Diego Padres versus Miami Marlins Major League Baseball matchup going down Monday, May 27th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Also, make sure you check out my 2024 Major League Baseball Grand Slam Season Pass. This is for those bettors that are betting $1,000 or more per game on Major League Baseball this season. But what it will get you access to is the weighting and rating of my plays for the first time. You're going to know where my biggest bets on the board are. It's also going to get you access to my Nerfies and Yurfies and my first 5 plays, as well as plays I make throughout the day based on things like line moves, money moves, pitching changes, and lineup changes. Right now, those first 5 plays have been absolute money. And $1,000 bettors in the Grand Slam Season Pass are up over 39 units in the last 6 days. So if that sounds like something you're interested in and that's the kind of bankroll that you're working with, text 775-636-7674 and we will get you some more information. But let's get to this one between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. The San Diego Padres sending out Michael King for the start in this one, while the Miami Marlins will counter with Trevor Rogers. And Rogers, had the good start against the Detroit Tigers a couple turns ago, and then got back to basics, got back to the Trevor Rogers we've come to expect. And some of his recent games, giving up 4 runs on 6 hits, 4 walks over 3 2/3 innings of work against the Brewers at home in his last start. And now you go to San Diego, which is a pitcher-friendly park at Petco, but the Padres, while they had struggles against lefties earlier on this season and for the better part of the season, they've actually started to turn it around a little bit in the last couple weeks. If you look at the San Diego Padres over the last 2 weeks in terms of team OPS against left-handed pitching, they are 24th. But if you sort of zoom in that sample size to the last 7 days where they've started to pick up some wins here and there, the Padres, all of a sudden shift to 21st in terms of team OPS. The isolated power numbers are still 22nd, but batting average, they're around league average. They're hitting 232 against lefties. And when you're facing a guy like Trevor Rogers, we've seen certain pitchers, at least in my opinion, guys like Patrick Corbin and other guys like Trevor Rogers, and I'm trying to think of other guys off the top of my head, but there are guys where it just doesn't seem to matter if you're struggling against that left or that handedness of pitcher. These guys have a tendency to help you build up those numbers. And this season, Trevor Rogers has been one of those guys. If you're struggling against lefties, nothing cures what ails you like facing Trevor Rogers. So I do think the Padres can get some runs going, especially with how they closed out that series against the New York Yankees on Sunday, getting the win there. On the other side of the coin, you got the Miami Marlins, who have been god-awful against lefties for much of the season. But thankfully, they're not facing a lefty here. They're facing a righty in Michael King, who has had the tendency to get blown up in some spots. I mean, last time out, it was a decent outing for him. 6 2/3 innings, a 3-run ball. Gave up 4 hits and a home run in Cincinnati at Great America, a very hitter-friendly park. But we've also seen in 2 of King's last 3 starts at home against Colorado and Philly, gave up 6 runs over 5 1/3 innings of work. So it is possible that teams can get to Michael King. And while the Miami Marlins haven't had the greatest offensive success, I mean, scoring 3 runs or less in 5 of 6 entering Sunday's series finale and in 7 of 10, I still think they can do enough to help contribute to a total of 7.5 here. Even if it does end up being a one-sided game, I still think this one's going to be somewhat high scoring. I'm going to take the over 7.5 between the Padres and the Marlins, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.